What is going on, guys? We're back on another video today, and we are in our Chicago Bears franchise. It is Week 16, going against the Detroit Lions, who are 9-5, coming off of a fresh loss from the Packers, who are 10-4. Both of these teams have a very good chance of making the playoffs, I would assume. But if the Lions want to really secure that spot, they're probably going to need to win this game. 10-6 usually is good enough, but not always. So, of course, big game for both teams, really, I would assume. Do we have a top 2 seed? I thought we actually might already have one. Yeah, we already locked up a top 2 seed in fairness. Maybe even the number 1 seed in general. Take a look at the division. Yeah, I think we've actually locked up a number 1 seed automatically. So if it starts to get a little rough out there, we could end up pulling starters, which in turn could help the Lions make a playoff spot. But that's basically the least of our worries. I'm not trying to crap on the Lions or anything, but, saying they're also not really a big worry. Lions, Bears. We're playing at home. This could be a snow game. It looks like it will not. Usually kind of tell pretty early on. Usually the snow will be currently falling as well. But it's going to be a bright light game, even though it's dark. So obviously a very important one. We could kind of tell that before the game started. I don't remember who our Week 17 opponent is. I was really hoping this was going to be a snow game, if we're being 100% honest. But unfortunately, that's just not going to be the case. Here goes Mike Evans, our guy. The man, the machine. Of course, it is going to be a cold game. That's going to go without saying. 2-win streak for the Packers. 1 loss streak for the Lions. Hell, even the Vikings are starting to turn it around. I don't know if they're going to be able to make the playoffs at 7-7, but I suppose their dreams aren't necessarily over, especially with us playing Detroit. Golden Tate is their return man. They're going to get the ball first. And we'll see what they can do with him. And this is going to be a boot and a half. I don't even know what the wind's like, but this is gone. See you later, ball. We even put some... Oh, it's not gone. Okay, well, just Golden Tate kind of made that anticlimactic. You see the New York Giants are 10-4. Eagles 11-3. Got some interesting top competitors in the league. 26 touchdowns, 6 picks, 3,600 yards from Matthew Stafford. Not a bad season, especially for a team that's just starting to get going. But is it going to be too late? That's the question. It's been a little while since we played. Feeling like we've been on a bye week. And inside, wow, really quick throw. And there's a strip right out the gate. Eddie Jackson, not really known for forcing turnovers, but he gets one right there early on. That's one way to get it going after getting beat. And of course, Cohen is going to be the starting running back until Howard is able to return. Glad we got the contract out of the way. I'm pretty sure we did at least. And went a little early. I thought he was going to engage us, but I guess a guy like Cohen, you can't really just jump at. You'll be in some big trouble if you do. But he'll still have a pretty decent season, especially for his roster rankings. Anthony Miller, I don't even know why I expected him to catch that ball. It's going to be a 3rd down and 3 now. It's a little interesting decision there. And that is going to be possibly short. Surely he can get that as a big guy up there, though. And Nash easily gets that conversion. I'm going to say that's a 3-yard gain. What? Good play action. I was going to run the ball, but they are stacking harder than they were before. And that was almost picked. I knew it was, I knew he was wheeling basically, but I thought I could get that off in time. Clearly not. I thought we can get it to him before, but clearly not. And Cohen is going to catch the edge. Cohen's going to slip it for a 1st down. Underneath, Trey Burton is wide open. And Mike had a chance. Perfect throw by Nash. It is not going to be caught, though. And we get beat off the line for a sack. Shaheen, perfect throw. And I honestly didn't even think he was going to get there. I didn't think the ball was going to get there in time with his throw power issues, but he got it there. Perfect throw. Perfect read. And inside, 1st down. And hey, guess what? This time it wasn't a fumble. Can I get it? That's another 1st down. Stafford, Stafford's doing his part. They can just not turn over the ball with fumbles. They're going to be a tough of opponent this game. They're going to switch the sides. Smart decision, however. Eddie getting a little bit dirtier this week than normal weeks. 10th sack. So Mac only has 10 sacks on there, 9 sacks on the season, really, which is obviously very low for him. But still, doesn't mean he can't get it going. And Mac is in coverage, and he drops the pick. Khalil, how many is that on the season? 2 or 3 at least. It's in the 60s. Oh, wow, what a think he barely missed it. Holy crap, what a kick. He's going to have the look. Cohen takes the proper angle, gains about 9. Inside, and the wind-up by Nash is unbelievable there. How the hell does he not get that throw off? And he beats the safety, and he holds on down to the 1. Mike Evans is a beast. I'm going to have to give him a corner fade shot. Back of the end zone, and, I mean, he's just butt naked in the corner. Like, what do they think they're doing back there? Apparently the smart things, because Nash is going to throw it low instead of taking a corner fade, even though I tapped it there. Mike beat him the first time. I don't know if he really beat him there, but you just throw the ball up. What's so hard about... Oh, jeez, I just got turned around. And Carrion could be gone. It was a man blitz, and he is. Wow. Carrion just cut up field quicker than I thought I could catch him, and Jesus, he's gone. Do we pull starters just because it's irrelevant for us to play them? I'm not quite sure. Nash, I feel, is almost impenetrable. Like, I feel like he can't be hurt. He's just a tank. He gets hit all the time. The worst that'll happen is a fumble. And he is, but of course the blocks are horrendous. I don't know who Jefferson is, but he's killing us. Running the ball here seems a little wild. Right before the second quarter, I knew I should have probably cut it left, but they did have Glover Quinn bearing down on us. Like, we're not even overthinking it. It's just not going the way it should. Mike has a look. And this is going to be a tough spot. 46-yard line, 4th and 3. We already went for 1 4th down and converted. I mean, I like our look. I think we have the personnel on that left side. Cohen's obviously a freak. So unless one of the guards makes a mistake, or one of the linemen in general makes a mistake, yeah, we've got miles of space. And Cohen slips away down to the 29. Huge gainer. Inside, the tight end is wide open. I wish Mike Evans would get involved. He could have sealed off the safety, maybe even scored around him. Cohen, risky hurdle. Luckily, he's kind of short, so not really that big of a fall. Copa could be open. If not, Hughes is my look. I don't like it. Nash has got a bit of speed. He hurdles into the end zone. Really not even hurdle, just dives into the end zone. Didn't need to, but there was a chance that guy could have popped us. It's a screen. I let Roquan deal with it, and him and Hankins kind of struggle, but they do bring him down. And that was stupid. Thank God he didn't pick it. I panicked. I tried to hit Trey, and I missed it. I completely panicked there. That should have been a pick. Potential pick 6, depending on if he falls down or not. Gonna come with some slants. Maybe Hughes with a curl. And wow, right off the edge. Cohen with a huge recovery, though. Couldn't spin. We lose 5 yards. Oh, my God. I think that's Jefferson's 3rd sack of the game. What a damn play, in fairness. I don't know how the hell Jared Davis made that play. He looked like he was going to shade over to Burton, and he just did not go there. Both offenses struggling a little bit. Obviously, we feel like we're struggling more, even though we have more points. Definitely coming away with a couple of lucky ones that could have easily been picked. He's going to go for a screen, and Mac doesn't see it. But Mac kind of pushes the guy into his running back, so technically stops him. And what is that throw, Nash? I'm close to pulling Nash just from some of these throws. And like I said, not giving me much to look at, and that's a fumble. Jefferson may have 4 sacks this game. That's kind of what I get, though. You know, kind of writing the Lions off as not even a great team. Might not even make the playoffs. But they have a chance to beat us and earn a playoff spot. But I really don't want to bench them versus the Lions, especially with the way they're playing. And Kerryon Johnson scores another touchdown. They're going to tie this game up. Maybe not. Just going to trust them. And not even close. Mike over the middle. Nice little cut. Tried to spin inside, but he spun outside instead. To the 50, 2-minute warning. And look at the pressure. Comeback route. Hughes, the awareness of a pineapple. Come back to the ball, man. Got to get closer to the ball. Cohen, quick throw there, not ready for it. Cohen's going to get about 6, 7. I would love to use a QB sneak here, and you guys know I want to. But their pass rush has just been killer. Come on, Anthony. Not even a chance. Like I said, Jefferson with sack number 5. Look at this. He just walks through him like it's nothing. Well, thankfully, they don't get anything before half, but Jesus. We were I know the score is close, but we were kind of handled in the first half. Got to be 100% honest. Jabril has a chance here, though. Jabril with a cut move. Jabril gets tackled by the fullback. That is a huge tackle. He was going to take that. What a play by Jabril, though. With that, like, when are we going to score this game again? Here comes the run. Defense. We take Cohen down with a couple of players. We do gain 6, though. Mike Evans on the timing route. Barely gets it. Gets popped by Jared. But he holds on. Gets the first down. Should have taken someone when I had a chance. Gonna get Trey out of there so Nash can gape him for about 14 yards. 9-yard line. Better than it was before where we were constantly punting inside our own 40. Going up the middle, might have a look. Going up the middle, might have a look. And he does have a look. He scores a touchdown. And we're back on top momentarily. Had these opportunities all game long. And time again, been very inconsistent. Tariq Cohen hit his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. Maybe he can get 10, which is not quite 1,000 yards. And Roquan misses. Compass make another great play like he did earlier in the game. However, he did fumble on the very first play. And great run, and he's got blocks for days. He decides to cut it back in, though. Really bad awareness on that play. And there goes Darren Lee for the pick. Darren Lee's going to try to cut this back left. Probably should have tried to slow it down in the middle, get some blocks. But it's a huge moment for the turnover. You got to assume a pick is going to come sooner or later. And there goes Cohen, barely outrunning people all the way to the outside. Slips away. Look at Cohen. Going to try to catch that edge, which he does. Glover Quinn with a clutch tackle. Still plenty of clock left, so I'm not going to put it against them to make a play sooner or later on defense here. Kind of do. Cohen's going to get the ball again. He's going to get a block from Mike. Kind of falls down because of Mike. Dives forward back into play to the 23 for a 9-yard gain. A little weird to give him the ball again. Burton underneath. Pretty damn open. Gets popped. Gains the first down. Only to the 20, though. And it's a good throw. Hughes gets popped, but he holds on. What a throw. A little high. But Hughes is a beast. He's a big player. He got the beat on Darius Slay while Mike Evans kind of got covered well by the lesser of the two corners. So that's impressive, especially with that hit, man. Look at that. Whew, gets the feet down, gets popped anyways. It's going to be an interesting one. I know we got that little bit of momentum. We got that score, but if they can get a touchdown here, puts us right back at that, that spot, puts the pressure right back on us. And the running back is open underneath. Back of the end zone. One-handed catch for the touchdown. McLeod. I've been seeing his name frustrated all game, and that is a big-time play. And number 6 rushing defense showing up quite a bit. And Nash is not going to get it. I do not know how he held on to that ball, but that's going to be a punt. Coming with a blitz. And he throws it. Fuller drops the pick. Fuller is usually the best closer I know. And there goes another screen. Hankins gets beat. Mack on the chase down. And ooh, very close to a face mask there, to be honest. Probably should have called that. Thankfully, they didn't. So I think this is probably the smarter look if we're going to play man coverage. Even then, we get beat. First down for Galladay, almost at midfield. To be fair, they could bring Carrion over there, which would suck. But the blitz is on. There's no coming back now. Stafford's going to slip out of this, but it's a bad decision and another drop pick. Their right tackle gets injured. I don't know if that's the result of Mack doing something, but that could be huge. It would have the bad timing, but clearly it's not. Inside. Oh, he's taking a shot deep. Amos can end this, and he gets the pick. Of all the people to hold on, it's Amos. Stafford has been atrocious on this drive, which is really not like himself at all in these scenarios. And Cohen's going to get a lot of room. Cohen breaking down the field. Slay, smart hustle. If he didn't get there, Cohen might have been gone. Play it smart or play it safe. Sometimes those can be the same thing. I think you got to pass it. If we, at the worst, we could just dump it off. Anthony Miller make that play, and he surprisingly does. Okay, we can get into field goal range. We could end it. Great cutback lane, but there was nowhere to go, and I knew it was going to happen. Big-time opportunity for you. He fights hard, almost a fumble. I might quick pass this to Breida out the backfield. We are. Breida catch that edge, and he will. He's fast, and he's not done yet. Lowers the shoulder. Great situational playing right there. The last few plays were nice. Lions, not really much more room they could really give up. Although Breida has the edge. Breida can't cut it inbounds, and they do get us out of bounds. So it's going to bring a new element to the game. Up the middle, and we get a huge push. Stupid hurdle by us. I thought I could jump over the guy. They keep going low. Could not do it, though. I've learned my lesson. Oh. Muhammad. And huge hit. Denied. Obviously, you have to kick the field goal. There's no question about it. There's a screen. Oh, and Knox almost picked it. That would have been insane. Over the middle. He's wide open. He's going to take his shot, though. And once again, Fuller, the best closer, does it again. Fuller catches a block to the outside. He's going to give himself up around the 30. And, of course, we win the game. Wasn't shocking. I mean, we were up by, what, 2 scores there. Hughes with a nice little jumper. Pretty beautiful stuff, if I must say so myself. That was a really intriguing one. That was a good one from the Lions. I don't remember Jefferson really getting in after the first half, but boy, did he have himself a first half. With 5 sacks and probably a forced fumble or 2, maybe even a recovery. Crazy game. I don't understand how he was just killing our offensive line, but if we face the Lions again in the postseason, that's going to be something to worry about. Stafford with 3 picks. Nash didn't really perform himself, that well himself, but he did finish pretty well. Did fumble twice. I don't remember how many they recovered, though. I think they maybe recovered 1. I know for a fact 1 didn't go. Only sack of the game was Jermaine Jefferson, 5 sacks. Did have a couple of picks on both sides, 3 of them for us, though. McManus with that field goal attempt, if he made that. Talking about a completely different game, but terrible play by Stafford anyways. Going on against the final week 17. The Texans are 8-5-2. Meaning the Packers did beat them. I have no idea. The playoff picture here is the AFC. So what is the Texans looking like? Texans look like they probably have a spot, but nothing's guaranteed. I mean, if they lose this game, they might be out. The Packers are in. The Lions, I think if they at least get a tie or win, they're also more than likely going to be in here, I think, right? So you got Eagles, we got a spot. Rams, Giants. Oh, I don't think they have a spot. Yeah, they did not get a spot, unfortunately. Because the Packers and Giants both have spots. So what is this going to come down to? The Redskins? No, I don't. Is there a team really low that's got a spot here? Is it going to come down to the Falcons, Redskins, and them? I think so. It's going to come down to the Redskins. Is that the division? No, not the Redskins. The Saints. And it's going to come down to the Saints and whatnot. So the Saints probably have a spot, but obviously, technically, by mathematics, they don't guarantee a spot. So fortunately, the Lions, with that loss, do knock themselves out. However, I think the Packers probably would have locked one up anyways. A very competitive division this time. You can see even the Vikings turned it around, but obviously a little late. But so I'm pretty damn impressed. Let's take a look at who our player of the weeks are, and that's about it. Nash over 4,000 yards. The touchdown's a little low though. So Jefferson, obviously player of the week. Doesn't surprise you one bit. Let's take a look at yearly awards. Are we still MVP? We are not. I mean, it made sense because we have really not played MVP like. I'm just glad that they weren't going to defaultly give it to us again. Although defensive player of the year, we've got a lot of guys on that list. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys come back for the next video. Maybe, like and subscribe if you're new. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. But until next video,